When does Grand Theft Auto 6 come out?
GTA 6 has been officially delayed by Rockstar Games. Through a brief statement without images or video, the company announced that the game won't be ready for its expected 2025 release and that its launch has been pushed back to 2026. The news exploded on social media today after being published on the Rockstar Newswire, and beyond the obvious, it caught people's attention due to some specific details that set it apart from the delays we experienced in the past with GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Hi everyone, a Grand Theft Auto 6 is now set to release on May 26, 2026. We are very sorry that this is later than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding a new Grand Theft Auto has been truly humbling for our entire team. We want to thank you for your support and your patience as we work to finish the game. With every game we have released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectations, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is no exception. We hope you understand that we need this extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve. We look forward to sharing more information with you soon. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. With just a few lines, Rockstar Games has postponed the release of the most anticipated video game in history by at least 6 months. Until now, everyone assumed GTA 6 would arrive at the end of this year, probably in November or December. However, after this announcement, the game now joined the exclusive group of titles in the franchise released in the spring, only alongside GTA 4 and GTA London. Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two, spoke just a few hours later with the following statement. We support fully Rockstar Games taking additional time to realize their creative vision for Grand Theft Auto 6, which promises to be a groundbreaking blockbuster entertainment experience that exceeds audience expectations. The bright side is that this seems to be the final delay. Even though we're still 13 months away, Rockstar has provided a definitive release date, and that's a clear sign the development isn't too far from being finished. If the project truly weren't in its final phase yet, we most likely would have received another delay without a specific date, something that would have been far more concerning as it could have pushed the launch to late 2026. Of course, the risk never completely disappears. There is still a chance that as we approach May 2026, Rockstar might announce another delay toward the end of that year. But the fact that they've given us a firm date today is without a doubt a positive signal, and one that gives us solid reasons to believe that this time they'll actually deliver as promised. GTA 6 isn't following the same path as previous projects, where the release date ended up shifting as many as 3 times. This time it seems Rockstar has tried to avoid a public delay at all costs, even though we know the game has already faced several internal ones. This is reflected, for instance, in the marketing budgets from past years. Back in 2021, Take-Two was already planning for a 2023 release, with marketing expenses originally set for fiscal year 2024. Now those budgets have shifted to fiscal year 2026, aligned with the projected 2025 launch. Even though the official announcement didn't give an exact date and only mentioned the release year, they couldn't even stick to that. In my opinion, it's very likely they could have released the game in 2025, but as always, by cutting content, just like they did with GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, both of those titles have leftover missions and characters that were cut due to time constraints, even though they were fully written and remain within the game's internal files. Everything suggests that Rockstar doesn't want to repeat that story with GTA 6. They have already mentioned that the game will launch with a more contained size and will expand over time through updates, most likely through its online mode. But this new delay might be the clearest proof of what they're really aiming for: perfection. They want to release a complete game with no cut content due to rush or unnecessary trimming, because Rockstar isn't in a hurry to deliver the biggest video game ever made, as long as it truly ends up being the biggest video game ever made. That said, this delay is very different from those of previous titles because of one key detail. In the past, when Rockstar Games had to announce bad news like this, they usually softened the blow by at least sharing some new screenshots. That was the case with GTA 5 and also with the delays for Red Dead Redemption 2, where they even released a brand new trailer just to announce a change in the release date. But with GTA 6, everything is different. Rockstar is handling the project with an unprecedented level of secrecy, so much so that they haven't even shared a single new image. The announcement was simple and direct, accompanied only by the already familiar logo, and honestly, that feels like a problem to me. If it was already unlikely that we'd see a second trailer before summer, especially with the upcoming launches of Mafia and Borderlands, which are also Take-Two projects and don't want to be overshadowed, then now with the delay confirmed and the game pushed back 6 more months on the calendar, the whole situation changes entirely. Considering Strauss Zelnick's recent comments about a shorter promotional phase for GTA 6, everything seems to point to one scenario.
And we want to maintain the anticipation and the excitement. And we do have competitors who will describe their release schedule for years in advance. And we found that the better thing to do is to provide marketing materials relatively close to the release window in order to create that excitement on the one hand and balance the excitement with unmet anticipation.
If we're lucky, we won't see a second trailer until the holiday season of 2025, because it's absolutely clear that Rockstar doesn't want to show more of GTA 6 than necessary. The first trailer was a brief and simple announcement designed only to confirm that the game is on its way, but they know we've already seen more than 90 leaked development videos showing what the game looked like back in 2022, and the last thing they want is to ruin more surprises by revealing all the changes they've made since that infamous September 2022 leak when a huge part of the project was illegally exposed. You can see it either as a retaliation or as a solid marketing strategy, but what's certain is that GTA 6 will be revealed with as little pre-launch content as possible, precisely to make the impact of that first day of gameplay even greater for everyone. That's why, even if I don't like the fact that no visual compensation was offered for this delay, I can't completely criticize the decision, because I know that this secrecy, this silence, and this delay exist for one reason only: to deliver a final product that will break every standard, exceed every expectation, and ultimately bring us the biggest and most complete video game we've ever seen.